Hello Aries, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you for joining me today for this August 2021 reading for you. Now I am still off-site. I'm here with my family, so please forgive me for not having my usual setup. Alright, let's see what we have for you, Aries. Very excited to do this reading. I hope we have wonderful things to look forward to. So let's go. Let's see what we have for Aries. What can we expect for Aries for the month of August 2021? We have 8 of Swords, 6 of Shields, Ace of Cauldrons, Page of Shields, and 3 of Swords. Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands, the Father, 3 of Shields, Queen of Shields, 9 of Shields, Page of Cauldrons, a lot of mixed cards here, 10 of Wands, Page of Swords, 9 of Cauldrons. Wow, well-rounded stuff going on here. We've got just about every suite. It almost looks kind of balanced, except for the good news here, Aries, is that you don't have any real major life issues that are going on, or events, I should say events that are going on for the month of August, except for here the Father. It's the only major arcana card. Okay, so what we have here for your whole month is past, present, future, outcome, and guidance for you. So you seem to start out like in July, or maybe towards the end of July, I should say, the end of July, feeling kind of torn with trying to deal with something. There's something that makes you feel like you are held against your will, like you are unable to move forward. Like you're tied down, it's keeping you in place. Perhaps this is an obligation of some sort, or that could be in the form of commitment to family, or a commitment to work, or a commitment or promise that you made to yourself that you're unwilling to release yourself from. So with this card though, there's also a reminder that this is a self-imposed feeling. So this card is saying, look, there's some things that you feel you are, that's holding you back, that's tying you down, like a commitment. I keep hearing the word commitment, so I think it's more of commitment that you made. So you can release yourself from it if you like. You may not realize that you can release yourself, but the card is saying, yep, you can release yourself. Here we have with Ace of Swords, we are looking at trying to solve a problem. And I believe that was really tied to this in July. So you're trying to solve a problem and you're seeking mental clarity for the month of August. As you start to head into August, you're really focused on, okay, what do I need to know? There's about a specific situation, this commitment perhaps. What do you need to know to get out of this? What do you need to know to smoothly remove yourself from this? So we see you really pondering, just really giving this a lot of thought. And here with the 9 of Shields, this is saying, Aries, you're actually in a very good financial and environment, very good financial situation and in a good environment. If I could just get the words out right. Okay, so with this 9 of Shields, we're saying that pretty much you can get most of the things that you really need. You're able to pay your bills, you're able to have a little luxury too every now and then, and some of you are even giving to charity, but most of you are in a good place. Maybe not all of you, but I hope this part resonates with most of you that are listening. I would like that for you, but it really looks like most of you are in a good place, Aries. As you move into August, we have Six of Shields. So with Six of Shields, we see you, this is what I call the give and take card. This is two parts. So for some of you, this Six of Shields represents the altruistic side of you, where you are giving to charity, and you are or you are able to now, you know, give more to, or pay off debt more, or give more assistance or support to others, not just charities, but maybe to your family or to friends. And for some of you, this is more of a partnership kind of give and take, a relationship kind of give and take, where you have created more balance, or some balance, where you are both sharing financial responsibilities, or even home upkeep responsibilities, things that are tangible, taking turns watching the kids, that kind of stuff. So I see that for some of you. All right. With this card, with the Six of Wands, we also see you gaining some kind of recognition. Ooh, what a beautiful month for you. So you're in a good place, you have extra money, and if it's not about the money, it's about the relationship is more balanced and there's more give and take. So, I mean, come on, this is really great. And then we have here with the Six of Wands, getting recognition for either a project that was able to achieve successfully, or you're getting recognition from family and friends for something that you did for them, for being supportive to them. They're probably like, oh, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have survived that period, that kind of thing. And some of you are just getting recognized for who you are, that you are someone that really cares. Maybe people didn't notice that before, who knew you. They just probably thought you just were this person with high drive, that's driven and passionate, but they maybe were never close enough to kind of see the other side of you. So you are going to get some recognition here in August. And also Page of Cauldrons. So we see you working or looking at new ways to connect, or pursuing new ways to enhance connections, enhance maybe even networking with others, or social, wanting to be more social, wanting to be more communicative. So you're taking the time to reach out to friends and family and talking to them, sharing experiences, or just being more social and showing them that you really do care. And some of you are trying to find better ways to communicate. Maybe in the past you thought you weren't, connecting or communicating exactly what you were trying to communicate, or weren't able to show exactly your affection the way you wanted to. So you're looking for ways to do that better in August. And as you move toward the end of August, like the last 2 weeks or the last week, we see our Ace of Cauldrons, something new, a new connection, a new partnership, could also be a new family member. Yeah, so definitely something to look forward to. This could even be the reason why you were seeking to have to learn more on how to communicate or reach out or socialize. This might be the result of that. Here we have the Father. It's two ways to look at this. For some of you, Aries, we also known as the Emperor, you're getting the respect. People are seeing you as a leader kind of person, and they're projecting that respect of a leader to you. It may be because you are a boss and you're doing really well at work, and that's why you were recognized, and your employees are just like looking up to you, and they want your advice, and they want you to mentor them, and they're looking to you for some guidance, kind of like a paternal kind of figure, to them. And excuse me, but for some of you, this card could also mean that you are because you're driven and focused on projects, or just this whole connection thing tells me that you realize that and you want to spend more time with people. But maybe there's times in the last 2 weeks of August where you get disconnected because you are more at work, so you're not accessible, or you're working on a project and therefore people can't, make an appointment with you. You know how the king, sometimes you have to go through someone in order to see the king because it's the king. And sometimes you have to go through the queen or the princess or the prince or the other court members that may have access to the king to get access to the king. So you, Aries, are the king. And in this case, there might be people trying to, in that time period, the end of August, reach out to you, which will feel that they cannot get to you because you may be involved in other things. So just be aware of that. But for others, it's people are reaching out to you and you're there for them because they look up to you. So they see you as a mentor or a counselor. And for some of you, this card means you are going to go through a period of inaccessibility to the people who want to access you. Okay, so we have here 10 of Wands. So there is going to be, it looks like there's going to be an end of a cycle for you. Something new. You're here, you were looking for the truth. You felt like you were kind of trapped, like something was holding you back, like some form of commitment. And it looks like that's going to come to an end in August. So as that comes to an end in August, we see you here feeling burdened too, like the burden of responsibilities, the burden of all your commitments just kind of really wears you down at this point. And so it's good that a lot of that is coming to end. Perhaps you'll get some rest. But see, you're trying very hard to get to your goal here. You see that castle? This person is trying to get to the castle, but they're weighed down. So whatever this commitment was, whatever this thing was that was making you feel tied up and that you were trying to figure out a way to get untied, this still is part of what you experience in August. It looks like it kind of continues on and contributes to you feeling spent and tired and just burdened with responsibility. But if you continue on this path, the outcome is going to be Page of Shields. You're going to be very interested in looking at ways to grow your wealth. And I have a feeling this might be related to the commitment that's tying you down, that still kind of like has burdened you here. So if you continue on this path, Aries, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna start looking, how do I enhance my financial situation? How do I make things more secure and stable for me and my partner, or for me and my family? And the thing that's interesting about this card, this outcome card, is that you actually do have a lot already. You're already doing well. But I have a feeling that whatever this commitment is, and I just kind of think it's a person, I don't know why, I'm just now starting to really feel that this is a person that maybe has demands on you that you feel you're obligated to, has you thinking about how to make more, even though technically you don't really need more. You're already in a good place, but of course, who wouldn't want more? But anyway, I think that this outcome is related to this and this burden right here. This is your burden. That's how I see it. This that's making you feel like you can't move forward is a burden, which is a responsibility or a commitment of some sort. So I think that's very important to think about if this resonates with you. And then the next outcome would be 3 of Shields. So because you're looking to grow your assets, you're going to be collaborating or talking to people, trying to get some ideas, or maybe even contracting with others. to do things like signing contracts to make a business or something like that. And with Page of Swords, once again, trying to get clarity, trying to find the truth of things, trying to figure things out. So this is like heavily on your mind, because this sword, Page of Swords comes out. So you're still trying to figure some things out. Now, the guidance here is, if you allow whatever this commitment is, whatever this person, this is a person. I'm sorry to say, but I kind of really get that this is a person. If you allow this person to continue to make you feel burdened by their needs, it's not your need. You don't need. You've got 9 of Shields. You don't need. They need. And they're trying to get you to provide for them. And if you continue to do that, Aries, it's going to break your heart, because for all the stuff that you're going to try to do for this person, they're not going to appreciate it much. I hate to say it. That's just how I feel, and that's what I see with your cards, Aries. You're an awesome person. Look at all the stuff that you're doing for yourself, Aries. You're just amazing. And this is your card. This is you. This is an Aries card, the Emperor. You're on fire here. People look up to you. People respect you. This is you. But the person that you feel obligated to is who's making you miserable. I think part of that is because they kind of wish they were you. For some of you, I think the person who is burdening you wish they were you, and they want what you have, and they can't get it for themselves. So they're using whatever influence or position that they have in your life to provide for them. So this is advice. Don't let that happen. Think about, once again, this card is saying you can get out of it. It's all you that believes you are committed to this person. I really believe it's a person. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Please tell me if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, please tell me too, because it's nice to have validation that I'm sensing things the way that they really are. But it's very strong to me right now. I don't know why I'm getting this really strong vibe that this card is saying, don't let them burden you. It's unnecessary. They can do it for themselves. They can probably, what they're telling you they need, they probably don't. And even if you work so hard to get it for them, it's possible that they're not going to appreciate it, and it's going to hurt you. You're going to feel very hurt by it, Aries. And another outcome here is Queen of Shields. So if you're able to release this, and get yourself out of this bind, because that's literally what it is. You're bound to this thing, that you have bound yourself to it, and you can get unbound. But anyway, I know I keep going back to that card. Sorry about that. But the Queen of Shields basically telling you that you have the resources to get things done in a manner where if you do need to assist this person, you can, but maybe let them know it's not to the extent that they want. There's a need and then there's a want, and perhaps they're telling you they need something, but it's really what they want, and they don't need all that. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is they might be exaggerating their situation or embellishing the need. So they might say they need more than what they really need. Okay, I'm going to stop that loop. I seem to have gotten stuck there. Okay, so that's what that card is saying. And then this card is saying, if you can release, party time. Because now you'll feel the burden is gone. You can end that phase, end the phase of obligation and commitment. of all these responsibilities that are holding you back. And I don't think this is a lot of I really believe this is one responsibility, one feeling of a commitment, a specific person or persons that make you feel this way. But if you can release, there's an opportunity to celebrate. Okay, let's see if we can get more information. So what really are the key points that Aries needs to know about August? What's the key points? Just give us the key factors, or the main theme. Oh wow, here we go. So we have Five of Swords. Definitely this person is creating conflict in your life. So I don't know, seems like if you can, someone that you have to ask yourself, is this person really necessary? Do you really need to have them in your life? Because they're creating conflict for you, and they're also burdening you. What else does Aries need to really know? What is the main theme or key points? That's too many cards. Oh no. Okay, let me shuffle these. Where is the key points? The key points. Give us another key point for Aries for August. Here we go. Queen of Wands. Pursue your passions. Pursue your passions. You are empowered. You have what it takes. You are on top. This is another fire card, and you are on fire, Aries. So this card is saying, you know what? Maybe it's time to make it about you. Make it about you, because this other person is just creating conflict in your life. Okay, what else? Give us one more key point that Aries needs to know for August. Give us one more key point that Aries needs to know for August. And I have here, I'm trying to count this, 10. 10 of coins. Or 10 of shields, yeah. 10 of shields. So with this card, it is saying, wow, you could have it all if you weren't burdened and obligated to this person. So that's the key points. Pursue your passion. You already have everything you need. And this other person is creating conflict and chaos in your life and making you feel burdened. If that's why you think you need to have more. But really, the reality is you have what you need for you. And if you didn't have to worry about this other person causing conflict for you, you would be completely happy. Party time. All right, let's see what these cards say. Can you give us either validate or confirm these key points, or give us new key points? Okay, so we have two cards here that fell out. We have Nine of Cups, which is once again saying you can have everything. You will feel what am I trying to say? Satisfied. Your wishes will come true if you can let go of this thing that conflicts you, that burdens you. So I think that goes with that. And here is the Sun. Once again, the Sun is saying, hey, you have success. You are be optimistic. Be optimistic that you'll find a way to release yourself from this person that is causing chaos for you. I'm going to pull one more card. Is there another key point we need to know for Aries for August? Is there another key? Whoa, that one fell out. Six of Wands. Once again, getting recognition and being able to advance in your career or in your life, in your personal relationships, if you could only. Hello, Aries. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm so sorry for the interruption earlier. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on with your reading. I believe the last thing that we needed to talk about is to pull oracle cards to get some additional guidance for you for August, Aries, and then that will conclude your reading. Okay, so let's see what we have as additional guidance for you, Aries, for the month of August. What else can we tell Aries that will be helpful to Aries? Okay, so we have here deception. Oh, wow. False illusions, scarcity, mentality, falling into bad habits. Okay, so Aries, but this is what how I'm reading this is that this seems like a self-deception. Because it's saying that you're seeing things as scarce, which is basically what we have been talking about, that you actually do have enough, but for some reason you think you don't have enough. And so I guess the reality is the only reason you're thinking this is because of this person that might be tugging at you to provide more. And so it's as you think ahead, you feel that you don't have enough. So this card just validates exactly what we have been talking about, Aries. Let's see what else we have. Additional guidance for Aries, please, for August. What additional guidance can we give Aries for August? And we have resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past the trauma. And I think a lot of this unhappiness goes back to this one person who is somehow making you feel obligated, tied down to them in some way, Aries. So definitely something to consider, to be able to move forward, to feel successful, to actually enjoy your success and celebrate your success. You need to resolve these issues, and you want to make sure that you see the trueness of what's going on, see the truth of what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more card for you, Aries. What else can we tell Aries? What else can we tell Aries to help Aries for August? Okay. Oh, 2 cards fell out. Okay, so we have here realignment. So shift your perspective again. This is all about perspective. These last three cards are all about resolving things through changing perspective, realizing what is truly your responsibility and what is not your responsibility. So we have here realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. And this one is acceptance. Accept past and current situations, work through issues gracefully. I believe all of this guidance has to do with this one thing that keeps pulling you back and giving you hurt. Well, Aries, you're a very strong sign, and I think if it wasn't for you feeling the sense of obligation, perhaps more than what is really necessary for this given situation, you would be living like the ultimately wonderful life. So the key piece takeaway here, Aries, is that whoever this person is, whatever it is they're holding over you or making you feel obligated to, if you can resolve that, you will feel freedom. You will feel free. Okay, well, that's all I have for you. I hope you found this helpful or useful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. And I hope that I see you again, or you join me again in September. So good luck to you, Aries. I hope you're able to resolve this. I hope you're able to free yourself of this. And take good care. Best wishes to you always. Bye now.